Hello friends, today we are going to see another important topic, that is a very basic concept of GST, the supply under GST. In previous service tax regime, there were so many controversies, whether it is a sale, whether it is a services, whether the service tax will be applicable for the transaction or not. So many different controversies were there in service tax regime, but in GST law, there is no controversies. All comes under only one umbrella, what we call it as supply. Here, all the sale, transfer, barter system, any exchanges, all the things comes under one umbrella, that is what we call it as supply. So, supply is the taxable event in, that is GST. When there is a supply, there is a taxable event. What we call it as incidence of taxation. So, where the levy of tax, this is the point where the levy is being made. So, taxable event is very clear. Then comes taxable supply. What is taxable supply? So, supply of goods or services which are taxable, what we call it as taxable supply. Then comes taxable territory. So, territory means the boundary where actually the services or goods is being supplied, whether it is taxable in a particular place, what we call it as taxable territory. So, three important basic concepts: taxable event, taxable supply, taxable territory. And another important five important prerequisites which are the parameters for the constituting the supply. One is the supply should be of the goods and services. Very, very essential is the goods and services. In previous regime, there is no goods. Goods means the sale of goods. Services means provision of the services. In this case, sales tax has been levied on the sale of goods, and services tax has been levied on the services. But here in supply, what are the components or parameters for the supply? Goods or services. Whether it is a goods or services, all comes under one umbrella, that is supply. So, supply, the main essential, the characteristic of supply, there should be that is goods or services. Then another important parameter or characteristics for supply is consideration. The consideration is very, very essential for the supply. The supply should be of the good consideration. The another important characteristics of supply, that supply of goods or services should be in the nature of in the course of business or the furtherance of the business. So, supply should have the motive for creating some new transaction in the business. That is what we call it as the furtherance of the business. These are the parameters or constituents of the supply. Let us go to the GST provision. What GST provision is telling? Section 7 of CGST Act clearly defines the supply. What is supply? What is the scope of supply? What are the elements of supply? Everything it is clearly mentioned in CGST Act. That is Section 7 of the CGST Act. Section 7(1) clearly tells the supply includes goods and services in the course or for the furtherance of the business. Section 1(e). So, all the goods and services being provided for the consideration in the course, they are very, very important, in the course or furtherance of the business. You are doing the business, you are receiving the goods from your suppliers, and you are doing some process and you are selling it to some other customers. In this case, you are doing the business. You are not finally consuming, you are doing the business. For your business, you are procuring the goods. For the enhancement of any process activity in your business, you have procured some goods or services. This is what we call it as the furtherance of the business. The next comes, so there should be there is consideration, but in some cases there is a supply, there is no consideration at all. Even though there is no consideration, so we have to consider that as a supply. Section 7(1)(c) under Schedule 1, there are some activities prescribed by the CGST Act, that is Schedule 1. There are some activities is being exclusively, that is specified in the CGST Act. So these are the activities, even there is no consideration at all. So we have to consider that supply, that transaction as a supply. Then comes what exclude, what are the things excludes the supply. The supply excludes some services which are in the negative list. That is very, very important thing. Section 7(1)(d), which deals with, that is negative list of services. So this negative list of services does not attract any GST. So these are the whatever may be the services being included in the negative list are not taxable under the purview of GST Act. So in this class, what we have seen, very simple, that is what is supply. So you have to be very clear. So just you are getting some goods from your friends and you get selling, whether it is there is a supply. No, there is no, for if any absence of the parameters, like there is no furtherance of the business, it is not supply. There is no consideration as specified in the GST, there is no, it is not supply. So furtherance of the business, this is, you have to be, keep it in mind, furtherance of the business, the supply with consideration which leads to the furtherance of the business, it only there is constitute the supply. So okay, so in this class, I hope you have learned that is what is supply. Okay, this, if you like this video, just you subscribe and press the like button. Thank you.